Greetings, RC model geeks, and here we are in the shed yet again for part 28 of the DW Hobby Storch build. Right, I haven't smashed it up yet, but I've not done any more work on the wing to fix the problem with the mounting of the ailerons and the flaps. I'm waiting for some plywood to come in so I can remake all of those mounting brackets, and that will probably be in tomorrow. So there hasn't really been anything being done on the Storch, but in the post this morning was a new tail wheel. The tail wheel abortion that they've got on that plane had to go. And so I've got a, who made it? It's a Dubro tail wheel bracket for 40 sized aeroplanes. I'll tell you what, this is bloody small for a 40 size aeroplane. Anyway, there it is, and it will fit this little wheel. Nice wheel I've got here. I think this came from the MPJet guys. I've forgotten what they're called now. Anyway, so yeah, we'll get this whacked on there. We've got to do a bit of soldering. You see there are 3 little washers here, and they need soldering. One there, one the other side to hold the wheel. No, I lie. It's one there. I think there's one on the bottom here and one there, and then we've got a collet here which is going to sit there. So that's what we've got to put together. Like I said, that is a Dubro, and it's number 375. Doesn't come with the tail wheel, you have to get that separately. Right, I'm going to do some soldering, see what I can bodge together. Okay, well, I've been sort of busy. This is the next day. Oh, what? So, new tail wheel on the plane, and I've used a spring. There you go, as the connector between the tail wheel and the rudder there. Somebody suggested using an O-ring, and I was going to do that, and then I saw that I had a box of springs. I thought, you know what, spring looks good, so that's what's going on there. So what we got to do now, I'm going to paint this grey just to hide the black a little bit, and then after that I'll probably do the ESC in the fuselage there. I'm just waiting for some plywood to arrive so I can make new horns for the wing. So until that comes, I can't actually get on with much more, apart from put the ESC in the plane. Also I've got to paint this grey here, just that little bit of wood, and there's another little bit of wood there I just added. Paint that black or something just to hide it. So yeah, and that tail wheel looks quite nice though. Yeah, I got sent in the post today actually some silver soldering rods and some flux, thanks to I can't remember who it was now, but whoever it was, thank you for sending that in. They emailed me and said they had some left over, and did I want them? And of course yes, silver soldering is much better than soldering with solder as such. So yes, awesome. Right, I'm going to paint this back bit, and then we'll look at the ESC up front there. Okay, so ESC XT60 sorted. Then we come to that end. Now the motor I've got has got bullet connectors on it, obviously, but they're the 3.5mm size rather than the 4. Now all I've got is those 4 barrels there. and of course they are too loose. So here is a little hack for you, because I haven't got any of the 3.5s, and if you come across this problem, you can solve it the same way I did for 0 money. XT60s. Now I buy my XT60s in a pack, a male and a female, and of course the battery end never gets used because all my batteries have got XT60s on them anyway. So I've got loads of these, and anyway, they're 3.5mm down there. So all you got to do with a Dremel or a knife or whatever, just cut these open, and you end up with these things here. And they are the perfect size for the bullets on the motor. 3.5mm ones, the smaller ones. So yeah, sorted. There's a 4mm one, you can see next to it, and that is a 3.5. So I'm just going to cut this second one open now, and I'll have the required receptacles. Alright, there you go. There's one cut apart. I've already taken one out, and there is the other one. It's just a matter of levering them out. See if I can do it one-handed. Probably can't. There we go. So we now have all their parts that we need from something that we were never going to use. Awesome. And of course you can do the same with the other ends as well. You know, if you need the male bullet half, you can do exactly the same thing. Right, so there are our 3 receptacles, all soldered up. So all I've got to do now is heat shrink them. Awesome, we're getting there. Okay, here we go. There are those ends done. Beautiful. Ready to be put in the plane. Now this is one of these plushy 32s. This is one of the new ones out. 32-bit processor. Who'd have thought it, just to drive a motor. On the upside with these ESCs, they've got nice thick wire on the servo lead, which is good, because you think these things are rated at 5 amps. Yeah, you could technically draw 5 amps down that cable. You know, these things want to be thick as possible. So it's about time they put sensible wire sizes on there, and they finally have, which is good. So let's put this in the plane and see where we are. Right, okay, the ESC is very loosely in there. I'm obviously not going to position it yet, you know, until the plane's basically finished. You know, so we can adjust it for CG and things like that. So that's as far as I'm going with that install. But you know, if I wanted to, I could connect those servos to a receiver and the ESC to a receiver and bind it all up and try it out. Yeah, so that's good. Anyway, the delivery man has just come and he's delivered me some 2mm ply and some 5mm ply. Let me tell you, that wasn't cheap. Ugh, what? Anyway, so I have now got to cut out some new horns. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I've got to do 2, 4, 6. I've got to do 12 horns minimum. Ideally 18 or 24, depending on how many I want to replace on the other wing. So yeah, this could take some time. Oh, they're not the nicest things to cut. Anyway, right, well, I'm going to get on with that, see how far I get. If I don't get very far, I don't. If I do, I do. And I'll come back to you when I've done something. Right. Oh god. There you go. I've made one. Only 23 to go. Oh yes. So as you can see, longer tongue there. So when that goes into the wing here, like that, if we flip it over, you will see now that that tongue butts up to the rib, which is what it wanted. I'm not going to make it any longer than that, doesn't need to be. Yeah, and that is your strength, not gluing into this bit of sheet here. If we put an original in, you'll see the difference. I put an original in there. You can see, hopefully, that all it does is glue into this sheet here, which is just like no strength at all. So there you go. That's it for the day. I've got to plod on now. I mean, it'll probably take me most of tomorrow to make 24 of them. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, if anybody wants to know where I got my plywood from, I got it from Balsa Mart, which is Blackburn Models. I would have got it from the Balsa Cabin, but unfortunately the Balsa Cabin were away, and so my extortionate amount of money went to Balsa Mart instead. Excellent, there you go. That's it. Like, comment, subscribe. See you all in the next video, whenever that may be. I don't know if I'll make one tomorrow. Well, you know, it's just going to be cutting out these bloody horns. Anyway, we'll see what happens. See you all tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you for watching Captain Rob's RC Model Geeks. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to click that like button. If you want to see more of the same type of videos, don't forget you can subscribe. If you want to support us, you can use PayPal, paypal.me/RC Model Geeks. If you want to contact us, you can email us rcmodelgeeks@gmail.com. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.